In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on September 4th, 2025, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Cowboys versus Philadelphia Eagles. The 2025 NFL season kicks off in dramatic fashion Thursday night as the Philadelphia Eagles host their longtime rivals, the Dallas Cowboys, in a high-stakes National Football Conference East clash at Lincoln Financial Field. Dallas enters the new campaign looking for answers after a turbulent 7-10 finish in 2024, which landed them third in the division and outside the playoff picture for the first time in 4 seasons. The offseason didn't bring much stability. The Cowboys parted ways with head coach Mike McCarthy and ushered in the Brian Schottenheimer era, an unproven hire that's already drawing skepticism around the league. Defensively, the franchise took a massive hit by trading away All-Pro linebacker Micah Parsons to the Packers, a move that sent shockwaves through the fan base and shifted the betting market significantly. In fact, Dallas opened as a 7-point underdog in this game, but after the Parsons trade, the line moved to 7.5, a key number in betting circles that suggests just how pivotal the perception of his absence truly is. The Cowboys still have talent, but it's a fragile balance. Quarterback Dak Prescott remains the fulcrum of this offense, and while he's fully healthy entering Week 1, he's averaged just 12 games played per season since 2020. With Schottenheimer calling the shots, the Cowboys are expected to emphasize vertical shots and spread formations, especially now that George Pickens joins CeeDee Lamb to form one of the more dangerous receiving tandems in the National Football Conference. Tight end Jake Ferguson is also expected to take on a larger role in the passing game. The backfield is murkier. Dallas brought in both Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders after finishing bottom 5 in rushing offense last year, but questions remain about their durability and ceiling. Defensively, Dallas is a mystery. Without Parsons, the pass rush will rely on a combination of veterans like Dante Fowler Jr. and young edge players stepping into larger roles. They still return a decent core in the secondary, but injuries to key players like Trevon Diggs and DeMarvion Overshown have raised concerns. Matt Eberflus, the former Bears head coach now installed as defensive coordinator, has been tasked with overhauling a unit that ranked 31st in points allowed and 28th in yards allowed per game last season. Philadelphia, meanwhile, is the defending Super Bowl champion after cruising to a 14-3 record and dismantling the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22 in Super Bowl 59. Under Nick Sirianni, now in his 5th season at the helm, the Eagles have become one of the most consistent forces in the NFL. They've reached the Super Bowl in 3 of the last 8 years, and they enter 2025 once again as legitimate title favorites. The offense remains elite. Jalen Hurts leads the huddle, flanked by superstar weapons like Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, and Devonta Smith. The offensive line, anchored by stalwarts Lane Johnson and Landon Dickerson, continues to dominate in the trenches, making life easier for both the passing and running attacks. The Eagles did lose offensive coordinator Kellen Moore to the Saints, but Kevin Patullo, last year's passing game coordinator, steps in and keeps continuity intact. Philadelphia finished top 10 in both scoring and total yardage last season and should once again be among the league leaders. On the defensive side, Philadelphia has retooled but remains dangerous. 7 major contributors from last year's defensive core are gone, including veterans like Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Darius Slay, and Bryce Huff. That said, the Eagles had one of the deepest rosters in football in 2024, and they've restocked with younger talent. Zach Bond leads the linebacker unit, and second-year corner Quinyon Mitchell is poised for a breakout. Defensive tackle Jalen Carter, who already has 10.5 sacks across 2 seasons, anchors the front alongside rookie phenom Cooper DeJean, who had an excellent preseason. There's a drop in star power, but not necessarily in overall capability. From a betting standpoint, the line movement from 7 to 7.5 following the Parsons trade is significant, and some will see value in fading that reaction. Dallas has covered the spread in 11 of their last 17 regular season games when getting 7 or more points. However, recent history in this rivalry tells a different story. The favorite is 8-1 against the spread in the last 10 meetings. The Eagles won both matchups last season in dominant fashion, 38-6 in Dallas and 41-7 at home, outscoring the Cowboys by a combined 75-13. The Cowboys have added offensive weapons, but their defensive ceiling took a huge hit with the loss of Parsons, and their coaching changes may not be enough to fix a unit that was near the bottom of the league. In contrast, Philadelphia has stability where it matters, under center, in the trenches, and on the sideline. They're playing at home, in front of a fired-up crowd, and they've got the memory of last year's domination still fresh in their minds. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As for the total, there are a few variables to consider. Last season, the Eagles and Cowboys averaged a combined 44 points in their two head-to-head meetings. However, Dallas managed only 7 points in each contest, with Dak Prescott sidelined for both games. With Prescott back under center and a healthier offensive line in front of him, expect the Cowboys to push the pace more effectively this time around. In 8 starts last year, Prescott led the Cowboys to 20 or more points 6 times. This version of the Dallas offense, with Lamb and Pickens on the outside, is built to challenge secondaries and force shootouts if they can stay clean in pass protection. Philadelphia, meanwhile, should have no problem putting up points. In 2024, they ranked among the best in the league in red zone scoring, third down conversion rate, and rushing yards per game. Barkley gives them a new dimension on the ground, while Hurts continues to be a lethal dual-threat presence. With the Dallas defense regressing and still adjusting to life without its best player, expect the Eagles to reach the 30-point mark again, just as they did in both matchups last year. Recent trends also point toward the over. Dallas hit the over in 11 of their 17 games last season, including 5 of 8 on the road. Philadelphia stayed under the number in 6 of 9 home games during the regular season, but went over in 3 of their 4 playoff contests. In fact, 7 of the last 10 meetings between these teams have gone over the total. Given the talent on both offenses, a likely fast tempo, and 2 defenses in transition, this game has all the makings of a high-scoring opener. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.